Now sit down on your mat. Once again, if you have very tight groin, roll your mat like this in one cylinder and then sit down. If you don't need, that's okay. Just sit down on the floor. So just do according to your body, or if you have props, you have got blocks at home, you can sit down. The main purpose is that your groin is not restricted. If you have very tight groin, very tight hip, you should sit up slightly higher. If you don't have very tight hip, you can sit down on the floor. I'm sitting a bit higher so that I can show everyone this is what normal people may be doing. So if you have very flexible, your hips is no problem, then sit down on the floor by all means. Okay. Now raise your arms in front of you, interlock the fingers, turn the palms out, and then inhale, raise the arms up. If this is the first sporting activity you do for the whole day, just be patient. Keep lengthening the spine, keep pushing the base of the palm, allow your body to open up. So the warm-up stage of the exercise is also very important. You should not rush into it. You should not just go straight into difficult poses immediately. So be patient. Keep pushing the base of the palm up, keep lengthening the side trunk, keep opening the space in your spine. And then now, regular practitioners, roll your outer armpit forward. Roll your outer armpit forward so you can broaden your upper back. Now, if you can, your upper arm should be beside your ears. If you are not able to straighten your arm, you can have your upper arm in front of your ears. But if you are able to straighten your arms, come to beside your ears and then keep pushing the base of the palm. Now, as you do this, those with a tight groin, your legs might be like this. So you need to release the legs down. Release the legs down so that your hip joint opens as well. And then exhale, release the arms, release. Be aware of the body. Now we do one more time. Raise your arms in front of you. Now change the interlock. Turn the palms out. And then inhale, raise the arms up. Keep breathing. Keep pushing the base of the palm up, straightening your arms. Lengthen the side trunk and then open the space in your spine. Notice, use your mind to notice your body. Whether or not you have any tightness at the base of your neck and at the side and at the base of your neck. If you do have that kind of tightness there, you need to roll your outer armpit even more to open that space. Then you don't feel the compression at the base of your neck. And then keep pushing up, pushing up. Keep lengthening, release the thighs. Breathe, don't hold your breath, don't hold your breath. Okay, and then release, come down. Now the next one, we're going to do Parshva. I want you to sit down on the floor, irrespective. Irrespective, you have very tight groin, you also sit down on the floor. Now change the cross of your legs. Take your buttock flesh out to the side. And then now lengthen the spine, lengthen. Now from here, I want you to turn towards your right side. And in the warm-up stage, all the twisting, you don't do 100%. Maybe do 80, 90%, that's okay. Don't do 100%. Now your left hand, pull on the outside of your right knee, pull gently and suck in your back ribs and then lift the chest up. And then your right hand, the one behind, you can place it on the floor and then turn. Now, you don't need to look all the way to the back. Just look at the direction of your chest and that will be fine. Once we have created space in your spine, now we are twisting the spine to create even more space. And then now slowly come back to the center. Now turn to the left, turn to the left. And then right hand, hold the outside of your left knee and then pull to turn. Remember, as you turn, your back ribs should suck into the body. Back ribs suck into the body and then turn. And then just look in the direction of your chest. You don't need to look to the back. Now, this is roughly about 80 to 90% of your maximum. You don't need to do in the maximum in the warm-up stage. Just allow the spine to move so that you are warming up the spine. Keep lengthening the spine up. and then slowly come back to the center. Now this time, we are turning only about 45 degrees. Make sure your sternum chest, the middle of your sternum chest is aligned with your knee. Align with your knee. And then now walk your hands slightly forward. As you do this, your left back ribs roll forward. Your left back ribs roll forward. Now imagine you want to place your sternum chest in front of your right knee and then walk your hands forward. As you do that, your left buttock wants to pop up. Don't worry about it for now. Just walk your hands forward. Allow the left buttock to come up if it needs to. Now keep lengthening the spine to the side. Now the right hand moves further than your left hand. And then the left back ribs roll down towards the floor. Now maintaining this action, now push the left thigh down towards the floor. See if you can make your left sit bone down on the floor. Release the neck. Breathe. Slowly look up, walk your hands back. And then now we're going to turn towards the left side, only about 45 degrees. Sternum chest align with your knee. Sternum chest align with the knee. And then walk your hands slightly forward. Now roll your right back ribs forward. Right back ribs roll forward. Now from here, walk your hands forward. You want to imagine your sternum chest will be placed in front of your left knee. Just imagine your sternum chest placed in front of your left knee. Now from here, your right buttock wants to come up. Allow that to come up first. Now lengthen the left hand even longer than your right hand. Left hand even longer than the right hand. And then keep rolling your right back ribs down to the floor. Keep rolling that down to the floor. Now maintaining all this action, and then now push the right thigh down towards the floor so that your right sit bone can go and touch the floor. And then breathe here. Don't hold your breath. Release the neck and breathe. Look up and then walk your hands back. Now I want you to change the cross of your leg, and then we're going to repeat this one more time. Take your buttock flesh out to the side. Turn your body to the right 45 degrees. Align your sternum chest with the knee, and then place your hands in front of the right knee. Now roll the left back ribs forward. Maintaining that, walk your hands forward. Now the right hand goes further than the left. And then keep rolling the left back ribs down towards the floor. And then now push the left thigh down towards the floor. See if you can sit your left sit bone down on the floor. Release the neck. Breathe. Did you feel your left side and right side feels a bit different? If you do, there is some imbalance in your hip joint. That's okay. This is nothing wrong because most people have imbalance in the right hip and the left hip. It's only a matter of degree. Look up, walk your hands back. And then last time we turn to the left. Align your sternum chest, align with your left knee. Walk your hands forward. Now keep the right back ribs roll forward and then walk your hands. Left hand go further than the right hand. Keep rolling the right back ribs down towards the floor, and then now push the right thigh down towards the floor. Release the neck and then stay here. Breathe. You might feel one side is a little bit more difficult. Just be aware of that. Which one? Which groin is actually tighter? Look up, walk your hands back. And then now place your fingers, your hands in front of your legs. Lengthen the spine from the front of the body. From the front of the body, we lengthen. And then imagine you want to place your ribs in front of your shin bone and then the chest in front on the floor. So lengthen the spine, walk your hands forward, and then come to your maximum. Then stay here. Stay here for a while. Release the neck down. Doesn't mean that your forehead has to touch the ground. For some people, if your forehead touches the ground, you are overextending the back of your neck. So just do whatever it feels comfortable with the neck. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. Look up, walk your hands back. Palm behind you, and then change the cross of the leg. Take the buttock flesh out to the side. Your hands in front of your legs. Lengthen from the front of the body. Lengthen from the front of the body. Maintain the front of the body long. Walk your hands forward. Roll your outer armpit down towards the floor. Lengthen the spine. Don't hold your breath. And then look up, walk your hands back. And then join the feet together. And then push yourself up, stand up. Now spread your mat. If you have used a rolled mat, now spread your mat out. We are going to revise what we did for the last 2 weeks. We have already, from ground up, we have done Surya Namaskar. So we're going to revise for this week, so you can actually imprint more into this pose. Of course, you don't force yourself, especially with the back bend part. So with the back bend part, you don't have to come up to upward facing dog if you have experienced lower back pain. So what you can do is just come up to cobra pose, we call Bhujangasana, and then you can stay there. So the first round we do will be quite slow. I'm going to guide you through with the instructions. Just listen to the instruction. Now from here, stand in Tadasana, hands by the side. You need to move your body weight onto your heel. Move the body weight onto your heel until you can lift your toes up quite easily. And then feel the thighs engage, and then the thighs keep lifting up. Roll your sacrum down towards your heel, and then lengthen the side trunk. Lift the chest up, roll the shoulders back and down. And then look forward, align yourself in the center. Now from here, we raise the arms over the head. We stay here for a while. Keep lengthening. From here, just notice how your weight wants to go forward. Don't go forward, go back. Still keep the weight onto your heel. Keep rolling the sacrum down and then keep lifting the chest up. Now next, from your hip joint, hinge from your hip joint, extend your trunk forward and slowly come down. Now this one, you need to go all the way down. If you find it difficult, bend your legs slightly because we don't have blocks, we don't have anything to help us. If you don't have limitation in your hamstrings, straighten the legs. Release the head. This is a full pose. And then now we're going to come to half pose. Lift your head, look forward, fingertips on the floor. Fingertips on the floor. Here, the purpose is you can extend the front of your body, extend your spine before you go on. Then bend the legs, press the palm down onto the floor, and then walk in 3 steps. This is what we have done before. Walk in 3 steps into downward facing dog. So right leg, straight legs, go to the middle. Then left leg go all the way back, and then right leg go back. Okay, try to maintain your legs straight if you can. If you can't, you've got tight hamstring, that's okay. Stay here for a while, downward facing dog. Breathe. Now you need to come to a pyramid shape. We talked about this before, so come to like a pyramid shape. Roll your outer armpit towards your heel, and then now push your shoulder blade towards your knee. Yes. Now look up, move your body weight forward, come to plank, roll your sacrum towards your heel, bend your elbow to the back, and then shoulder up, and then slowly come down all the way down to the floor. Now you can choose keep your toes tucked in if you want to go to upward facing dog, or if you want to go to cobra. Now toes to the back, back of our feet flat on the ground, and then now push the palm, shoulder back, chest up, go to cobra. Or tuck in the toes, push yourself all the way up, into the upward facing dog. Those in cobra can stay. Otherwise, if you want to roll your toes, now move forward and roll your toes forward. Yes, and then roll back. Now, and then all the way back, down, face down. Second time, come up into cobra or push yourself up into upward facing dog. Roll your toes forward if you can. Then now, lift the buttock up, curl the toes, come back to downward facing dog. Keep 5 breaths here. Straight legs if you can. Try to maintain, sometimes if your hamstring is very tight, you can either have your straight leg and heel is up in the air, or if your heel is down, you will bend your leg. Now you need to choose, but I would suggest that you have your leg straight, even if your heel cannot touch the floor. Because when your leg is straight, you are also stretching your hamstring. So keep stretching your hamstring. Now look up. Just now we use the right leg come forward. Now right leg go to the middle. Straight legs if you can. Then left leg go to the front. And then join the 2 feet together. Then exhale, head down all the way. Then inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, release. Come back to standing pose. This is 1 round. So the first round, we did it very slowly so that you understand what is being required. Okay? Now, for the next 2 rounds that we are going to repeat, I will not tell you whether you should do cobra pose or upper facing dog. You choose. Whichever you feel, you've got enough strength, you go into upper facing dog. You find it difficult, just go to cobra. That's okay. Now join the feet together into Tadasana. Move your body weight back, roll the sacrum down, pubis up, sternum chest up, shoulder down and back. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, all the way down, full pose, all the way down. Then inhale, head up, fingertips on the floor, extend the spine. Exhale, bend the legs. Now left leg go back first, halfway. Then right leg all the way, and then left leg go back again. Come to downward facing dog. Breathe. Roll your outer armpit towards the heel. Push your shoulder blade to your knee. Make sure you are like a pyramid shape. Now when you're ready, look forward and then move your body weight. Inhale to plank, roll your sacrum back and down. Exhale, bend the elbow, come all the way down. And then inhale, come up, cobra or upper facing dog. You can curl the toes forward. And then come back all the way down. Exhale. And then inhale, come up 1 more time. Then exhale, go back to downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left leg halfway, right leg forward, left leg join feet together, and then exhale, lean down all the way, and then inhale, arms over the head, and then come up, and then exhale, release. Open your feet, close your eyes, and breathe. This is the basic variation of Surya Namaskar. There are quite a lot of variations even in Iyengar system. In the Ashtanga system, you may be more familiar, they call the Surya Namaskar A, Surya Namaskar B. Iyengar one, we usually call this the basic one or the intermediate. They are just different variations. Now the last round, only for people, jumping is something that you need to be aware whether you can jump or you should not jump. If you have lower back pain, if your hip has problem, for example, if you have given birth before and your hip is too loose, it's not advisable for you to jump. Or you got knee problem, or you got heel problem, your ankle, you have problem, then you don't jump. Otherwise, we try to jump back and then jump forward this time. If you cannot jump, like what we learned before, 3 steps you go back. Okay, and then 3 steps you go up. Now feet together. Now you stand leaving a little bit of space in front for your palm to go down. Okay, don't go all the way to the front, then your palm will be in front. Advanced version, our palm is by the side of the feet, but this is the advanced version. So for normally, we leave a bit of space so your palm can actually have the space on the mat. Okay, Tadasana. Inhale, we raise the arms up. Exhale, lean forward and down all the way, all the way. And then inhale halfway, extend your spine, look up. Then exhale, bend, jump back or walk back. Go to downward facing dog. Stay here for a few counts. Straighten the legs, push your palm. Now your sit bone should be the highest point in the whole body. The highest point, the sit bone should be back and up. And then now look forward. Inhale, come to plank. Exhale, bend your arms and then come down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, chaturanga or all the way down. Inhale one more time, come up. And then exhale, go down to downward facing dog. Stay here for 5 counts. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Look forward, bend the legs, jump or walk. And then exhale, lean down all the way. Inhale, arms over the head. And then exhale, release. Open your feet, close your eyes, breathe. Surya Namaskar. Now today we're going to learn a few variations of doing high lunge. So we're going to go from here. Now feet together. Tadasana. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come down. Now inhale, extend the spine forward. Now this time, palm down. Only the left leg go back first. One big step. And then come into high lunge. Come into high lunge. One big step. Let's do together. Let's do together. Now I want you to watch from this camera. This leg should be at least perpendicular. So your shin bone should be perpendicular to the floor. And then you extend your leg back. Okay, from here. Now I want your back leg to go even more further back and then drop your buttock down as much as you can. After you drop your buttock down as much as you can, straighten the back leg. And then feel the groin opening. Yes, drop the buttock down more. Straighten the back leg. Drop the buttock down even more. And then straighten the back leg even more. And then now, push your right knee into your right arm. Push your right knee into the right arm. At the same time, drop your buttock. Extend the back leg straight. Drop the buttock. Extend the back leg straight. Yes. Breathe. Okay, now look up and then join the back leg forward, feet together. From here, bend the legs, palm down, right leg back now. High lunge, right leg back. Remember, your leg should be perpendicular to start. So your shin bone should be perpendicular to the floor as much as you can. Now extend the back leg more back and then drop the buttock. As you drop the buttock, you will bend the legs. That's okay. But maintain the buttock down. Extend the back leg straight. Yes. Stay here. Breathe. And then now, your left knee push into your right arm. Push into your left arm. Left knee push into left arm. Left knee push into left arm. Drop the buttock. Extend the back leg straight. Drop the buttock some more. Extend the back leg straight. You should feel the groin opening process. Keep breathing. Okay, now join the back leg forward, join the feet together, arms over the head, inhale, come up, exhale, release. Open your feet, close your eyes, breathe. Okay, one more time, listen to the instruction. There's some variation now. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, extend the spine. Now bend the legs, palm down. Left leg, one big step back into high lunge, like just now. Okay, now I want you to try and put the palm down. I know the proportion is different. Some people shin bone can be quite long, your arm can be quite short. Even if very difficult to touch on the floor, I want the palm down. If your palm is not down, it's very difficult to jump. Now here, we need to learn to swap the legs. So you jump and swap. Okay? Then you jump and swap. Okay? Now 1, 2, 3, jump. Yes. One more time, jump and swap. One more time, jump and swap. Now this time, when you jump your right leg forward, I want your right foot on the outside of your right palm. Jump, right foot on the outside of the right palm. Now jump left foot on the outside of left palm. Yes. One more time, right foot forward. And then stay here, stay here. Now drop the buttock, extend the back leg. Now squeeze the right knee into the right armpit. Squeeze. Stay here. Stay here. Breathe. Okay, and then now swap. Swap again. One last time, swap, left leg forward, left foot forward. So now the left foot is on the outside of your left palm. Drop the buttock, extend the leg back, and then squeeze the left knee into the armpit. Stay here. Stay here for a while. Okay, now as you swap now, I want you to bring your right foot in between the two palms now. Yes, and then join the back leg together. Exhale, lean forward and down. Inhale, arms over the head. Come up. Exhale, release. Good. Open your feet. Close your eyes. Breathe. This is the second variation of high lunge. We're going to do 2 more variations. You're going to like it. Okay, now feet together. Inhale, raise the arms up. Now don't push your lower back like this. Go back into the center line. And then exhale, come down. Inhale, extend the spine. Now bend the legs, palm down, left leg, one big step back. High lunge. High lunge. Now this time in high lunge, I want you to try, watch. You're placing your trunk, right side of the trunk, onto the thigh. So you're using your leg to support the weight of your body. Now here, I want you to extend the leg back and then raise the arms over the head. So you are using the leg to support the weight of your body. Okay? Now go. Arms up, over the head. Stay here. Stay here. Yes. You can look on the floor, or you can look slightly forward. That's okay. Now palm down. Jump and swap the legs. Now adjust so that you can place the left side of the trunk onto the thigh. Now the front leg is supporting your weight, then raise the arms forward. Raise the arms forward. Yes. Stay here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Palm down, join the back leg forward, feet together. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, release. Open your feet, close your eyes, breathe. Take your breath, take your time just to breathe. Allow your heartbeat to normalize. Normalize. One last variation. This one, the last variation, it can be quite challenging for some people. If you find it too challenging, repeat the last one. Repeat the last one. So this is only for people who wants to challenge themselves. I mentioned this before. You need to understand when your body becomes lazy and when your body becomes egoistic. So we don't want the ego, but we don't want to be lazy. So you need to know what you need to do. Feet together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. All the way down. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bend the legs, palm down. Left leg, one big step into high lunge. Now we go to the previous. Okay, everyone, if you can. Okay, everyone drop your back knee down and then just look forward. Stay here and then look at your screen. So what we're going to do is you're going to raise your arms like this, like just now. And then you're going to move your body weight forward until you can lift the back leg up. Then go back with the leg, palm down, and then swap leg. Okay? Now, from here, lift the back leg up, go to high lunge. Now, put your body weight onto the front leg and then extend the arms forward. From here, move the whole body weight forward more until the back leg becomes light and leave the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back leg go back. Palm down. Okay, join the feet together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Breathe. We still have one more side. This is the last variation, don't worry. High lunge, this is only the last variation. Okay? Ready? Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, extend the spine. Exhale, bend the legs, right leg, one big step back. High lunge. Adjust yourself. When you're ready, arms over the head. Everyone do it together. Then move your body weight forward, until you can lift the back leg up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back leg down, palm down. Join the feet together. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Open the feet. Close your eyes and breathe. Breathe. While you're resting, if you need to, now go all the way to the wall now. All the way to the wall. All the way to the wall. Okay, now I want you to stand roughly 1 foot distance away from the floor. Tadasana here. 1 foot away. When you're ready, raise your arms up. Exhale, we come down into half pose. Fingertips on the floor. Fingertips on the floor. Now, there are people, the hamstring is quite restricting. So if you're here, you're doing like this, you cannot reach. Bend the legs slightly until you can reach. Extend the spine first. Once your spine is extended, you try to straighten the leg, But if you are too restricted, every time you push your leg straight, you'll become like this, then don't, then stay. Because we don't have blocks, we don't have anything to help you. So you need to see what is the priority. Here, the priority is extension of the spine. Okay? So you bend slightly until you are able to straighten the legs. Those who can straighten the legs here. Then everyone palm down on the floor and then walk your feet back. And then have your feet open, hip wide, and then push your buttock into the wall. Then now fingers cup shape, walk forward. You need to make sure your sit bone is on the wall. Push the top thighs back into the wall. Sit bone is touching the wall. Then extend the spine forward. Your hands go as far as your body can take you. Stay here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Now regular practitioners, see if you can walk your sit bone up the wall. Walk your sit bone up the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back slightly. Bend the legs, walk your feet slightly forward. Hands on the hips. And then inhale, come up. And then release. Close your eyes and breathe. Close your eyes and breathe. Now, open your legs. You don't need to change the direction of your mat. We're just going to be here for a while. Now, you can't go all the way to the wall because when you come forward and down, you will tip over. So you need to leave the wall for now. So about 1 foot distance. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, come forward and down. Now, because now the distance from the floor is shorter. So most people can maintain legs straight here. Okay? You should be able to maintain legs straight. Try not to round your back. Try to extend the back as straight as you possibly can. Then bend the legs, walk back until the heel touch the wall. Then push the top thigh into the wall. Push the top thigh into the wall and then walk your hands forward as much as your body allows you. Walk your hands forward as much as your body allows you to. Now keep pushing the top thigh into the wall so your sit bone is touching the wall. Sit bone doesn't leave. Sit bone is still touching the wall. Breathe. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Now regular practitioners, walk your sit bone up the wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands back slightly. Bend the legs, walk your feet slightly forward. Hands on the hips. And then inhale, come up. Join the feet together. Stand on the spot. Breathe. I give you a few moments, so just take your time. Allow your heartbeat to settle. Now, next, you see this mat? Halfway is about here. Halfway. Yes? We are going to make about 60-40. So roughly about here. 60-40, roughly. If you are very flexible, you go to 70-30. But we're going to do about 60-40 and then stand on your mat. Let's do it together. Stand on your mat, roughly about 60-40, roughly. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, come forward and down, half pose. Now, bend your legs, left leg go back, and then your mount of the foot is on the floor, heel is on the wall. Like a lunge, but not full lunge. From here, keep the connection of the back heel I want you to pull the front leg thigh to the back towards the direction of the wall to straighten the leg. Straighten the leg. And then look forward in front of you on the floor. Shoulder away from the ear. Push the front leg thigh and hip to the back. And then keep the connection of the back heel. Here, very easy to keep the connection. I don't want you to lose this connection. Don't want you to lose this connection. Breathe. Now we're going to do an easy revolving triangle pose, Parivrtta Trikonasana, but an easy one, easy one. I want you to have your left hand on the inside of your right foot, on the inside of your right foot, and then turn your body to the right. Keep it stable, keep turning, take the belly out, take the belly out, and then raise the right hand up, and then look towards your right side. Stay here. Now keep the front leg thigh towards the wall. Front leg thigh, keep towards the wall. And then the front foot, press down on the mount. Press down hard on the mount. Look down to the floor. And then arms down. Bend the front leg. Join the feet together. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. We have one more side. Isn't that fun? This is so much fun, isn't it? Yes. I'll give you a few more moments. We are beginners here, so those regular practitioners, just be patient. Okay, now we're going to do the left side. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, come forward and down, half standing forward, bend Adha Uttanasana. Now bend the legs, right leg go all the way back, the mount of the foot on the floor, heel on the wall. You should feel your back heel. Once you feel your back heel, try to straighten the front leg by pulling the left thigh, left hip towards the wall. Push towards the wall. And then lengthen the spine. Try not to hunch. I know those people who are very tight hamstring or very tight back, it's difficult to maintain straight, but we try. And your shoulder must be away from the ear. The shoulder is not close to the ear. Move your shoulder away from the ear. Stay here for a while. Stay here for a while. Now we're going to do an easy version of revolving triangle pose, Parivrtta Trikonasana. I want your right hand come on the inside of your right foot, on the inside of your right foot. Now on the left foot, sorry, inside of your left foot. Now the left big mound, keep pressing, and then turn your body to the left, turn your body to the left, and then extend the left hand up, and then turn the belly out. Try to turn the belly out. Stay here for a while. Now, if you find that you are not stable enough, you need to keep pressing the left foot, big mount, into the floor. And then turn the belly out. See how much you can turn the belly out. Breathe. Look down. Left hand down. Bend the left leg. Join the feet together. Inhale, raise the arms up. Exhale, release. Open the feet. Close your eyes. Breathe. Stay here. Breathe. Okay. Now we don't need the wall anymore. If you want to stay near the wall, that's fine. I want to be slightly away, so I'm more in the center of the screen. Now, the next one we're going to do is Setu Bandhasana. We have done this version in the first week, okay? So I'm going to repeat this just in case you forgot. So what we're going to do is we're going to lie down. After we have lied down, have the heel closer to your buttock. I mentioned this before. If you get too close to your buttock, too close in the sense that your flexibility doesn't allow. It's difficult for you to press the heel to lift the buttock up. So you just go close enough that you don't want to go too close that you cannot press the heel down. So you just go close to your buttock enough so that you see my heel can press down. Then that will be a good distance for you, for your body right now. And then now you need to push the elbow down and then roll the buttock up to lift it up. Once you lift up halfway, roll your shoulder down towards the floor and then walk your elbow towards the heel. And then from here, you will need to lift the heel up so they can lift the buttock even higher. So if you can, now your palm, go and support your sacrum. The other hand as well, then you have the heel down. Remember, your knee should not be flaring out. Your knee should become closer in line with your hip. And I'm going to stay here, Setu Bandhasana. Okay? Then same thing, lift the heel, release the arms, and then slowly come down. Okay, let's do together. Let's do together. Lie down on your back. Lie down on your back. Have your heel come closer to your buttock, just close enough. Don't go like this, then you don't have enough space to lift your buttock. But you need to go close, but not so close that you cannot press your heel. You just go as close as you possibly can, and you can still press your heel. Then that's good enough for now. Now have your arms bent, your elbow can push into the floor. First, heel press, roll the sacrum up slightly. Then walk your elbow towards your heel and then roll your shoulder down towards the floor. See how much you can roll. And then if you are able to, if you're not able to here, what you do, you interlock the fingers and then press the whole palm into the floor. That's it. Otherwise, have your palm, lift the heel first, have the palm supporting your sacrum, not your lower back, sacrum. Support the sacrum, lift it high, and then heel down. Make sure your feet is facing forward, the knee direction. The knee doesn't flare out, the knee comes closer in line with the hip. And then stay here for a while. Breathe. If you have lower back problem, come down. Don't force your body because we don't have much support. So you need to listen to your body. If you're able to, stay here for a little longer. Setu Bandhasana. Breathe. Keep opening the chest. Keep rolling your thighs in. Thighs inward rotation. Thighs inward rotation. Move your outer thigh from your outer hip towards the outer knee. Okay, now lift the heel up and then slowly release your arms out and then roll the buttock towards the heel and then maintaining bent legs, rest for a while here. Rest for a while here. Breathe. Okay, turn to one side and then come up. Now we'll need to roll your mat now. Roll the mat into a cylinder form. Roll the mat. And then go close to the wall. We're going to use the wall to help us to twist. We're going to do what we call the Parivrtta 1. So here, I'm going to sit down on the mat. I leave a little bit of space here so that your feet can go inside here. The distance here, if I have my palm like this, stretch out my fingers, that's about the distance here, about the distance here. Then, I'm going to bend both legs. This is my right side, the wall is on my right side. I take my left leg out first so that the left foot is on the outside of my right buttock. And you'll be on the floor instead of on your mat. Then I'm going to have the Virasana leg, the right leg, go on top, the back of the right foot, go on top, like this. Okay? Now for those of you who may not be familiar, okay, you might be able to see. This is what it will be. See my left foot is on the outside of my right buttock. It's not on the mat, it's on the outside of the mat. Then the other foot, the back of the foot on the left foot here, like a cross, okay? And then you sit properly. Okay, that's the position. That is just for people who are not familiar with this pose. If you're familiar in this pose, go in, have your feet on the right side, where we're going to turn towards the right side. Now, if you have a very tight hip, you want to try to sit on your right buttock because you'll be feeling like this. So you try to sit on the right buttock more. Okay? Now inhale, raise both arms up. And as we turn to the right side, open your arms to the side. Open your arms to the side, lift the chest up, and then turn. Now your right hand, you will be pushing your right hand away from the wall, and then turn the left chest towards the wall. Push your right arm, your right palm, to push yourself away from the wall, but at the same time, roll your left chest towards the floor, towards the wall. Keep extending the spine. Don't just think about turning, it's extending the spine up, then you turn. If your spine is not extended, don't turn. But with all the exercise we did just now, with all the stretching, all the spine extension, your spine should be quite open now. So keep turning. And then come back. Okay? Now turn around, turn to the back, and then we're going to do the other side. We're going to do the other side. This time you sit more, you try and sit more on the left buttock. Try to sit more on the buttock closer to the wall, if you can. If you can. Inhale, raise the arms up. And then exhale, we turn towards the wall, open the arms to the side. Now this time, left palm, left fingers, left palm, try to push yourself away as you move your right chest forward. Right chest move forward, right back ribs move forward. Shoulder away from the ear, elbow away from each other. Stay here. Lengthen the spine up, back ribs in, right ribs roll towards the wall, and then use your left hand, push yourself away. Just look at the wall. Breathe. And then release. Release. Now we're going to sit facing the wall with 2 feet touching the wall. So you need to adjust your distance so that you can have 2 legs straight. And then you sit on your sit bone. If you sit slightly in front of your sit bone, that's okay. But don't sit at the back of your sit bone. You either sit in the middle of your sit bone or you sit slightly in the front part of your sit bone. Okay? Now from here, we take the left leg to the side first. Left leg to the side. So if your sit bone is slightly, your mat is slightly in front of your sit bone, it's okay. Otherwise, you need to sit on the mat itself. Now inhale, raise both hands up. Exhale, fingertips, go to the wall. Go to the wall. And then walk your hands up. Push your shoulder blade into the wall, and then walk your hands up. Stay here. Now, if you find it difficult, you can bend the front leg first, touch the wall, and then maintaining touching the wall, straighten the right leg. Breathe here. Okay, And then inhale, come up. Exhale, release. We need to change leg now. Change leg. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, go to the wall, fingertips on the wall. If you find difficult to go to the wall, bend this leg first, bend the front leg. And then touch the wall first, touch the wall. Once you can touch the wall, straighten your left leg. Look at the wall. Don't look at the floor, look at the wall. Breathe, stay here. Watch your left foot. Your left foot should not be falling to the side. Your left foot should be straight. Your toe should be pointing to the ceiling. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Okay, and then now both legs straight. Both legs straight. Now, I know some people, especially you're a beginner, your hamstring is very tight. That's fine. Bend the legs first, and then you touch. And then you touch, then only you push. Okay? See if you can do that. Okay? Regular practitioners, if you don't need that, maintain legs straight. Inhale, everyone. Arms up. Exhale, go to the wall, touch the wall, and then walk your fingers up. Push your shoulder blade towards the wall. Don't look at the floor, look at the wall. Look at both of your feet, toes facing towards the ceiling. Breathe here. Stay a little bit longer. And then inhale, arms up. Exhale, release. Good. Supta Baddha Konasana. Everyone have done this before. So you place your rolled mat straight, vertical like this. Now the end of the rolled mat here, should be supporting the end of your thoracic spine. So it's not supporting your lower back, it's the thoracic spine. And then we lie down into Supta Baddha Konasana. Okay? So from here, sternum chest up, come down. Can you see? Yes, it'll be on the thoracic spine. Here, it'll be supporting my head as well. Then I join the feet together. And I'm going to rest here. Supta Baddha Konasana. Everyone do. Rest here for 5 minutes. Release the tension in your groin, in your hip joint. Supta Baddha Konasana is a very good restorative pose. So there's a lot of hip action today. So this one helps us to release the tension in your hip joint. So stay in this Baddha Konasana for a while. Maintain chest open. And then release your arms. Surrender your body weight to the floor. Now, only those people who feel discomfort in your hip joint, after a while, we stay here for about 1 minute now. So if you don't feel comfortable with your hip joint, you may straighten the legs forward and then just go into Shavasana. Otherwise, you can stay in Baddha Kon in your Shavasana.